Hey guys, welcome back. So got a review and tutorial for y'all today on this palette right here. This is the Bad Habit Beauty Artistry palette. And just look at it. So beautiful. So we're gonna do like we normally do in my review videos. We will talk about the pricing, we'll look at the packaging, we'll look at some swatches, I'll talk to you about the formula and just what my overall thoughts are on this palette. And then I will show you a little mini tutorial on this look right here, how I got it. So let's get to it. So starting with pricing and packaging, the price of this palette is $12 and I bought mine off of the Shop Hush app. I do believe that it is an app exclusive, but I love their app. Like I can just be on there for forever, looking around and finding different things. I stalk both Bad Habit Beauty and Shop Hush on Instagram, just looking for their new releases. I love everything that they come out with, so I'm always stalking them and I do love their app. So anyway, got it off of the app. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. Like this is raised and it's like a metallic look to it, and then you've got all the kind of like metallic, almost paint splattery, crackly sort of a look to it. It's beautiful. It looks like such a high-end palette. Absolutely gorgeous. It does get kind of dirty, like kind of, you know, gets fingerprints, and so that's like one little thing about it, but I think it's so pretty. I love the packaging on it. Really nice, like well-made cardboard. It is a cardboard packaging, but really nicely made. It does have a mirror in here, and this is what you get in the palette. So it's basically a Makeup by Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette dupe. I don't own that one to be able to compare it for you, but looks pretty close to me from what I've seen of that one in pictures. But it's just a beautiful kind of jewel toned but neutral palette. There's a lot of neutrals in here, but there's also some jewel tones too. There's mattes, there's shimmers, so you have a really nice variety of colors in this palette. Okay, came in closer for some swatches. So we're gonna start on the top left side of the palette. This one is Pearl. This one is Sophia, one of my favorites in the palette. This is Tuscany. This is Daphne. This one is Laurel. This one is Siren. This one right here, the bottom left side of the palette, that one is Mona. This one is Aria. This one is Dorsey. That one right there. This one is Klimt. This one is Primavera. And this one right here is Frida. So really, really pretty. They all swatch so beautifully. So there are three mattes in here. So more shimmers for sure than mattes, but all just so gorgeous. And as far as formula, blendability, and just how these shadows are to work with, and just my overall thoughts on this palette, these are such a nice formula. I really do feel like Bad Habit Beauty has just perfected the formula on their shadows. They are a soft formula, but they're not powdery and they don't go everywhere. Like it's very, very minimal fallout, if any at all. So just a really nice buttery, soft formula. The mattes blend so easily, but they still keep their definition of color, but they blend well together. The shimmers are just like this beautiful metallic, pigmented, intense look to them. They can be intensified even further with some kind of a mixing medium or applying them with your fingers. So they're really versatile. I mean, I just have no complaints about the formula. It's so easy to work with. It's pigmented, it's blendable, it wears well. Just an awesome, awesome formula. So clearly it's probably easy to tell. My overall review on this palette is that I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful packaging, gorgeous presentation, amazing price, a gorgeous collection of colors, an awesome formula of shadows, just a really beautiful, awesome, affordable palette. I love it. I'm super impressed with this. So yeah, that's my overall review on this palette. So now we're gonna get into this tutorial. If you wanna see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already applied some eyeshadow primer. Today I used my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. So now I'm gonna go in with my Artistry palette and I'm gonna get some of Aria on my Cozette D220 brush. And I'm just gonna apply that into my crease and transition area. Bad Habit Beauty just does mattes right. I mean, they just blend really well. They're not like difficult to blend and patchy. They're just really nice, smooth shadows. Great formula. Now I'm gonna take a flat concealer brush and get some of Sophia on it, and I'm going to use a mixing medium with this one. It's really, I'll show you. It's really pretty by itself, so that's what it looks like by itself, but I'm gonna kick it up a notch even, and I'm gonna get some mixing medium and apply that to my lid. I'm just using this Sephora Beauty Amplifier Set and Refresh Spray. I'm gonna kick it up even one more notch and see how it looks with my finger. Ooh, even more shimmery. Now I'm gonna use this Laura Geller liner. This is the Eye Care Waterproof Eyeliner in Navy. I'm gonna line my upper lash line and do a wing on it, and kind of a big wing because I'm gonna be going over it with one of the shadows from the palette. So I'm gonna kind of like smudge it and wing it out with the Bdellium Tools 760 brush. It's super tiny. I love this brush. Now I'm going to go over that liner with some of Siren. So I'm going to start with the Bdellium Tools brush just to kind of like lay down more color, and then I'm going to do a little bit more like smudging with my Sigma Eyeliner E05 brush. I'm just kind of going along that line and a little bit outside of it to kind of make it a little bit more like a smudgy sort of a liner look. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like blurring that. Obviously this is getting huge, so I'm going to clean this up with a little bit of concealer, but just trying to get that kind of smudgy liner look. Now I'm going to apply some of that same blue liner to my lower lash line, connecting that line up top, kind of lightly applying this. I'm just kind of barely touching my lash line. And then along my lower lash line, I'm going to apply some of Mona, and then just a little bit of Laurel kind of on the outer corner. So for Laurel, just putting it right here, kind of on the outer third of my lower lash line. Now I'm just going to finish off with some mascara. Today I'm using my Maybelline Total Temptation. Since there's not really a matte brow bone color in there, I'm just going to use some of Wet n Wild's Brulee and apply that to my brow bone. This is a Royal and Langnickel shader brush. Then for a little added pop on the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to get a little bit more of Sophie on just a pencil brush and apply that. Alright guys, so that wraps up this review and tutorial. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. Please hit a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you think about this palette. If you've tried it out, what are your thoughts on it? Or if you just eyed some swatches on it, what are you thinking about it? Let me know that down below. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!